Hi, I'm Dr. David Weed, your host for Healthy City Fall River, a review of the past month's healthy activities in the city of Fall River. The Healthy City Initiative is a program of Partners for a Healthier Community that began in 2003 as a way of paying attention to the many ways that people who live, work, or attend school in Fall River are improving their health. As our website, healthycityfallriver.org states, a healthy community is one where people come together to make their community better for themselves, their family, their friends, their neighbors, and others in the community. In a minute, you'll see examples of the activities that have taken place over the past month that not only help to bring people together, they also engage people in healthy activities. I invite you to contact me if you know of any similar events to these that bring people together to make the community better, and that contribute in some way to their physical, mental, or spiritual health. Just email me at drweed@cox.net and I'll see if I can cover your event. You might even see yourself on a future edition of the show. So let's get started. Our first event held this past month was the Mystery Stone Walk. Green Futures, the Fall River Environmental Group, conducts walks from time to time that help familiarize people with the great natural beauty that surrounds us. This walk, held recently in the Fall River Bioreserve, explored the mystery of 4 large stones that were cut and left in the woods. Let's watch as Everett Castro of Green Futures leads us on this walk.
Innovation Way is below grade, and Maury Path crosses there. Maury Path's the old Indian path that King Philip and Weetamoe fled on after the Great Pecasset Swamp fight in Tiverton when they came around the ponds and they came down here to Winslow's Point and then on the ferry across. So we're going to go down Maury Path heading west. So we're going to walk down here. There's a sidewalk. So no, that.
Yeah, we don't have sidewalks, but working.
This is where we leave.
It's a grassy walk.
Sidewalk on parts of the mountain.
You can Google American chestnut and find these huge trees that were the last to grow. This Asian blight came in the late 1800s, killed off all the American chestnuts, every single last one of them, but the roots keep sprouting. And if there's a little bit of light, because this was all burned over, you can see the dead trees.
They definitely don't like
That
crowding.
the little sprouts are bearing nuts, but you can see the blight, the canker blight.
Well, I might be coming back for some
It's
reason.
right here.
Oh, it's already got it. Gotta wait another couple of weeks. Oh, yeah.
See, it's all rotted,
Yeah.
and that will kill that tree. But we're going to take this old dirt bike trail because the stone is actually, as Roger was just saying, south of there, and it's easier to find from this path.
I don't think they're using it lately. A lot of
No,
roadblocks.
right.
That's my second.
That's actually the first one that was found.
This one was found. Most of you know Tom Atherin.
Yeah.
His father, Roy Atherin, was an amateur archaeologist. And he was even, I hate to call him an amateur because he went to Yucatan, he went everywhere doing archaeological work. And most of his stuff, his finds are at the Somerset Historical Society or at the Robbins Museum.
In Middleborough.
In Middleborough, yeah. And matter of fact, Tom was kind enough to give me his father's notes, which I copied on this. And he couldn't identify it either. He because of this,
Well, this has all 4 directions on it.
it has a 4 directions.
Like an arrow going that way.
We put a compass on it. It's north, south, east, west. We've had Althea, what's his name? Althea Brady.
Yep.
What's
Yes, her name.
her husband's name?
Well, I don't know her married name.
Mr. Brady.
She's only
Mr.
been
Brady.
married 20 years. That's too soon.
Mr. Brady came out here around the time of the solstice and sat out here and took photos of the sun and how it lined up. And there's been a shift. I'm not a astrologer or astronomer or any kind of thing like that. But so here I go. I don't know what I'm talking about, in other words, as usual. But no, his thing was that I guess the Earth has shifted or poles have moved or something. But it was pretty dead on with the solstice. I don't know. I've forgotten summer solstice, winter, whenever he was out here. But he did that. And then the thing is, it isn't a millstone, because a millstone would have, as you know, many grooves, and this has this diamond pattern, and then it has this cross.
But the
and-
diamond doesn't go on that side.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
It's very faint.
It's faint.
Oh.
It's old, and its lichens have been weathering the rock away. And this chunk might be that or something. This was broken off, it appears.
This side of your banana.
So that's why it was abandoned.
No, pull down.
All right?
Black that is.
And that's why it was left
Good
here.
theory.
Yeah, it's a good theory. But what is it? And if you look underneath,
thing out.
there are other rocks under there that it's
Pull the
sort
banana out of the hole.
of, sort of rests
The other
on.
one that you saw, that other
Number
one.
3, which we'll see shortly, was discovered when Mike Labassi and I were laying out the trail to advocate for the bioreserve, the long trail that we've walked on, the Big Walk trail.
That was back in like 95.
Yeah. And then I found number 4 when the city, excuse me, had transferred the land to the state, the CR, the conservation restriction, up near the Copacut. Now, I can't think of his name at the moment, but this fellow from Newport who is interested in lithic exploration, finding unusual rocks, you know, Mystery Hill in New Hampshire and stuff like that, where these strange rock formations. He saw our website on the internet there and wondered if he could find one, and he came out, and he's the one that found number 2, which is where we're going next. So number 2 was only found, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Did he look in a particular place because of directions?
Direction.
Well, he directions, because they all sort of line
Straight
up.
line.
Ooh, they line up. The chances of stumbling on
That means
one
they're
guy
Star
stumbling on
Trek
it.
teleportation.
That was one thing for one of you guys.
They kind of line up northwest to
Beam me
south,
up, Scotty.
It's a sacrificial line.
northeast to
No.
northwest to southeast.
Yeah.
Northwest to south.
No,
This is the Maori Path once again, so we're going to just go to Innovation Way because we have to cross.
Okay, so right across
We're going to go this way, off Mother's Brook Trail.
So what's the name of this trail?
This has no trail. This has no.
Really?
It's not really much of a trail. I think it's again made by.
It's a little
Doesn't have the
bigger.
grooves.
And this is the one that was discovered about 5 years ago by the fellow from Newport, the lithic archaeologist or whatever you'd call him.
Fell on it.
Find it,
This gets better actually.
Roughly north.
Hey, you made it, Jim.
We're going to go out that way.
Yeah, like there's a path.
We're going to head up that way because that's the main path. We cut it instead of walking back through the brush.
Here we are.
So we finally got here.
You know, we could have seen these, you know.
Yeah, online. Thanks a lot. I'll take a picture of it and show it to me.
It's nothing.
Send it to me by email.
Yeah, I remember that.
It has the partial cross on it.
Yeah. And,
So this one's number 3.
3.
where's the partial cross?
3 in order of discovery or
No. Just in
order of access?
yes, in order of northwest to southeast.
Oh, okay.
This was number 2 at one
So,
time.
so when you map them, what do they line up in some way? or-
They do. They're about a mile apart each one. And it's on. I think it might be on our website. The map, the topo map of U.S. Geodetic Survey.
A typo map with the dots where they
Yeah, we have them on there. On archaeology and stone formations and Stonehenge type things. And no one has come up with a really definitive answer, right?
It's a sleeping rock.
back there on the hole in the leaf, about eye level. Someone found it.
Now we expect you to find the tip.
Yeah, now we gotta find more.
So, do you think you have an explanation for why those stones are there? Whether you figured it out or not, the walk is a great way to get some heart-healthy exercise. Just go to www.greenfutures.org for a calendar of other healthy activities that they sponsor. Now let's look at what some other people plan to do to get fit as they sign up for the Fitness Challenge warm-up at Greater Fall River Recreation.
Some wrist weights to wear when you walk or for sitting strong.
They're not telling the class. on Pleasant Street at 7 o'clock, 7 to 8.
All right.
And she's here on Wednesdays at 6:30.
All right.
What? Zumba.
Zumba, you like Zumba.
So we're going to be moving into the 6th year of the Fitness Challenge coming up in 2013. And like we did last year and for the past couple of years, we decided it would be a good idea to have a Fitness Challenge warm-up leading up to that January kickoff date, and kind of giving everybody who has been a part of the Fitness Challenge, or even those who haven't and kind of want to get an idea for it, giving them a chance to get through the holidays with the support of a team that understands how hard it is to stay on track through that time, and offering monthly challenges and just tips on how to stay healthy eating-wise, and a nice array of activities that are happening in the area.
Now, with your new title now with Marsha and Dave, like, you guys are a good duo, a good tag team, actually. You know, the fitness, the nutrition. How have you guys improved it besides this first year warm-up?
Definitely. We're looking in the future for the 2013 Fitness Challenge to offer a steady nutrition class throughout the time. We're also looking for more partners in gyms and making it the greater Fall River Fitness Challenge to expand and let kind of southeastern Massachusetts know that nobody's left out. Everybody who wants to get healthy can definitely be encouraged.
What do I have to do? Go on Facebook? Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursdays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. Right here, right in the gym.
I'll do that.
Okay. Hey, you know, you go at your own level. I haven't done it in so long. You know, you're not there to just be healthy, right? Thank you very much. Yeah.
So those folks are getting ready for the Fall River Fitness Challenge that will begin on January 5th. If you'd like to get warmed up for the challenge or want to learn more about it, just call 508-679-0922 or go to the FallRiverFitnessChallenge.com webpage. Now let's see what some other folks did to stay fit and raise some money for a good cause as we look at footage from the recent Hearts and Hands Walk for Autism held at Bristol Community College.
472.
Hold on it, now let him try it. Woo! You got one!
Careful, Poppy.
Woo! Yeah!
You should wait, John.
Hey, guys! Kyle keeps coming!
And I was like, never told anyone.
Policeman, right? Yay, Victoria! Yay, Donald! Team Victoria! Team Victoria!
Like starting
Hey, that looks like a great way to stay fit and to help out a good cause. Keep an eye out for other walks this month that you can participate in, all for other good causes. Let's take a break now, but before we do, I want to remind you that you can see the full version of the videos of all of these events and many others on our website, healthycityfallriver.org. Just click on the Related Activities button on the main menu, and you'll find an index of over 1,000 web pages, starting with the most recent, many of which have links to YouTube videos of the covered event. I'll see you right after this brief break.
You do so many things to protect them, but you may never have realized one of the things that can hurt them. A 16-ounce sugary drink contains 13 packets of sugar. These extra calories can lead to obesity, diabetes, and other health problems. So try some healthier options. After all, they're sweet enough already.
Hi, I'm Dr. Weed. If you're just joining us, we're looking at some highlights of some of the many healthy activities that have taken place over the month of September in Fall River. This is all part of the Healthy City Fall River initiative to help everyone in the city live an active and healthy life. Some of you may already be aware that Fall River was chosen by the National America's Promise organization as one of the nation's 100 best communities for youth. That's a great honor to get one time, but this was the third time that Fall River has received this great award. Let's listen as Greater Fall River Recreation Program Director and Partners Youth Choices Co-Chair, Jameson Souza, presents the award at an assembly in the Cuss Middle School auditorium.
Fall River, once again, is a finalist for being recognized as one of the 100 best communities for young people through America's Promise. Now, America's Promise, say a couple of words.
Welcome to the announcement of the 2012 100 Best Communities for Young People, presented by IMG. Live from the museum's Night Studio in Washington, D.C.
Now, let's unveil our final group of 2012 winners. Here now, the winners of the Voices.
In Rhode Island.
Promoting, fulfilling, and then recognizing everybody who is the reason we were the 100 best communities. All right, so one more time, give it up for Fall River!
That was exciting, and it's exciting to know that one of the 5 promises to our youth is to give them a healthy start through good nutrition, exercise, and health education. At Partners, we're working every day to ensure that that happens with our young people. Now let's see an example of what we're doing to help our youth at the Resiliency Preparatory School, or RPS, to improve their lives through the YA Changing Lives program. These young people are working to improve their skills in art, but also to connect with a passion that can propel them through their lives. The YA, or Youth Experiencing Artistic Hope program, is sponsored by Building Our Lives Drug-Free, or BOLD, who themselves believes that when youth are engaged with a positive interest, their interest in doing drugs or alcohol will fade. Lastly, the activities this past month included the dedication of a second South Coast Hospital mobile health van. A familiar sight in Fall River, the van visits a number of sites throughout the region offering blood pressure, blood sugar and cholesterol screenings, cancer screenings and education, bone density screenings, teen programs, pregnancy testing, immunizations, and extensive preventive health education. Let's see what this new van has to offer.
Well, by the hour, right? There you go.
So welcome this morning to the dedication of our new South Coast Health Van. If I were to sum up the mission of South Coast in just a few words, whether somebody is in need of life-saving intervention or just information about how to improve their overall health status, South Coast is here to serve the community. And this is a partnership that reaches beyond just the barriers or the four walls of our hospitals. It extends into all segments of the cities and the towns that we serve. Our health van helps us fulfill the mission of bringing services to patients in a very unique way. And it's with great pride that today we'll dedicate our second health van that will allow us to expand our reach into the communities that we serve. I need to recognize the important work that has been done by our first van that has long accomplished the mission of bringing healthcare services to our communities, as well as serving as a site for the collection of blood. So it's been a blood donor van as well as being a health promotion van. So as we commission our new van today, our older van will become a blood donor van exclusively. And as we enter this new era of healthcare reform, South Coast will begin to assume more and more of the primary responsibility of providing healthcare services to a region. An ethnically and economically diverse region that faces huge challenges that impact the lives of people living here. A region where a predictor of your health status could be the place in which you live. This health van is a mechanism for us to bring services to communities that are otherwise underserved. Our health van will be bringing health services to neighborhoods, schools, churches, and just about anywhere you could possibly envision. It will help us make new connections, expanded connections with the communities that we serve, serving all segments of those communities, from students who are still just in the very beginning phases of developing good health habits, hopefully making them healthy adults, to residents who are struggling with homelessness, hunger, chronic disease, some of the most vulnerable here among us. All of them have a right to good health care, and our health van will help make that possible. I'd like to introduce to you Maureen Sylvia Armstrong, a member of the South Coast Health System Board of Trustees and the chairperson of our South Coast Community Benefits Committee, to talk a little bit about the van. Maureen?
Thank you, Keith, for getting the keys out of the microphone. As chair of South Coast Community Benefits Committee, I have the responsibility and also the great pleasure of overseeing our community outreach and community benefits program. I'm very proud that last year alone, our not-for-profit hospital system invested over $12 million in community services, programs, and direct care that, as Keith noted, help improve health for all of our residents. All of our community benefits programs are important, but our South Coast Health Van is often the face of our outreach and education that helps area residents prevent illness and improve access to needed health services. In 2011 alone, the van provided over 7,500 health screenings and education to thousands of area residents. We expect this number to increase dramatically as we are able to expand outreach with our new health van. Collaboration is key to our community benefits efforts. and the South Coast Health Van strengthens not only our services, but those of our community partners. Our van is a regular presence at familiar spaces like local community health centers, housing projects, councils on aging, and the Immigrants Assistance Center, the YMCA, and the YWCA.
John Dador to come up and join us here. For many years, we've had discussions about how great would it be to have a second van. How great would it be to be able to extend the reach of South Coast further into the communities, to be able to provide additional services, to be able to dedicate one van just to blood collection, and that day's here. So it's time to cut the ribbon.
Well, they're going to come in actually through the front door as these ladies are coming through. And then they'll carry over. So look at this. Yes, we're right through here. This is the seat to have. Cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure. We do patient referrals. We handle a lot of patient education. We try to do a lot of stroke education and prevention, diabetes, cardio.
A lot of goes in the space.
Yes, we have a lot of space.
Yeah.
So our schedule is on the website, southcoast.org, under a health van, and we're in each of the communities at South Coast Services, pretty much at least once a month, if not more. And so that's where you can find us. But please feel free, yourself included, or anyone you know, take advantage of the services. We're happy to see you. Okay?
Good job.
Thank you for coming. I'm so happy you're able to see you.
Really?
Be sure to look for the schedule of van locations on the southcoast.org website. That about wraps it up for this month. If you enjoyed any of these video clips, I invite you to see the full-length versions on our website, www.healthycityfallriver.org. Just click on the Related Activities button on the main menu. And remember, you can contact me at drweed@cox.net if you have an upcoming event that you'd like me to cover on this show. So until next time, I remind you not only to keep yourself healthy, but find a way to get involved in helping your whole community to be a healthier place to live and work.